In today's environment, we continue to see a number of variables affecting our farm products that are beyond the control of a farmer's typical management practices. In some cases, these variables have been amplified due to the present pandemic crisis. As we look at what is affecting agriculture from the 10,000-foot view, the variables of annual worries, trade, labor, legislation, and mental health are just the tip of the iceberg. Farmers' annual concerns include machinery breakdowns, pest problems, weather, and natural disasters. For these, we try to plan for the worst and hope for the best, and hopefully we can get through the remainder of the growing season without any major disruptions. We're still in the midst of a trade war with multiple battlefronts around the world, including our northern and southern neighbors. Agriculture has always prided itself on having a positive trade balance, meaning we export more than we import, as seen in this month-to-month chart in the dollar value of the ag trade balance. We've seen more imports than exports through a larger portion of the year. Although we've seen some additional purchases from China, we've yet to see what has been promised. Many individuals thought prior to the pandemic that China would have a difficult time meeting what was agreed upon, let alone during a global pandemic. The relationship with China has continued to be strained over the past 9 months and does not look to be relenting anytime soon. Despite the few glimmers of hope we see when we look at some of the recent changes in our global ag exports based on volume instead of just value, all is still not rosy. Unfortunately, it is a mixed bag when it comes to South Carolina exports. Items in red are for those items where we are trailing the previous year to date, and those in green is where we are seeing increases. Labor is a continuing issue that has been amplified during the pandemic, especially for specialty crop growers, tobacco producers, and farm labor contractors. Available domestic farm labor continues to dwindle in numbers, and the pandemic has made it more difficult to acquire and maintain the needed workers. This is pushing more farms to use guest workers through the H-2A program, which increases costs and requires adherence to significant federal regulations. Due to COVID-19, a significant amount of legislation has been passed since February. Economic recovery programs, employee leave requirements, and those that impact some taxes. It is crucial to stay up to date with the frequently changing rules to ensure appropriate guidelines are followed. All of these challenges have added to an already stressful situation. The following 3 recommendations can help prepare for new challenges and handle current issues. First, make sure your accounting and financial documents are up to date. These should be reviewed for you to make the best management decisions. Secondly, work with the best group of advisors you can, including loan officers, legal and tax professionals, extension staff, and others to aid you in your decision making. Finally, do what you can to stay healthy, and that includes your mental health. It is during times like these when significant stress-related health complications may arise, leading to weakened immune system and increased risk of contracting viruses and diseases. Be sure to check on your family members and neighbors and offer support. Talking to a professional is also helpful, so seek this out. Farm Bureau has funded programs that the Clemson University Extension Agribusiness team has provided about farm stress and mental health. They have also developed and funded a program called South Carolina Agri Wellness, which is administered through First Son EAP and covers the cost of 3 counseling sessions with a professional. These sessions can be done over the phone from anywhere and at any time. Crisis counselors are available at any time when you call 1-800-968-8143, and information you share is confidential. You do not have to be a Farm Bureau member to take advantage of the program. Let them know you are a farmer when you call, as some of the counselors have been provided training about the South Carolina ag industry. Please take advantage of this program. Agriculture will continue to be impacted by current events as international relations fluctuate and legislation continues to be passed due to COVID-19. Clemson University Extension's agribusiness team will continue to create programs in response to these changes. I encourage you to watch out for, sign up for, and attend these programs so that you have the tools to thrive in any environment.